Hey everybody, welcome to today's workout targeting your aerobic system and also some core muscles. Aerobic exercise is important to strengthen your heart and your lungs. You're gonna notice during today's workout your heart rate's gonna go up, you're gonna feel a little breathy, warm, and probably a little sweaty. We encourage you to move at an intensity that feels good to you, but your heart rate does come up. We are gonna incorporate some core movements though so you can bring that heart rate down. Remember, this is your workout. Go a little slower or faster, whatever works for you, but just keep moving today and have some fun. All right, ladies, let's get warmed up. Are we ready, everybody? Perfect. All right, so let's start by marching in place. Taking a nice big breath in. We wanna get into that oxygen into those lungs. Let's bring those arms all the way overhead and back down. Again, big breath in and back down. So let's just plant those feet and let's start with a little bit of torso rotation. Some of the exercises today do target the core, so we want to get that spine warmed up, especially if you've been seated a lot. Just for fun, let's take those arms overhead now, adding a little bit of a twist, whatever feels good for you. Again, across the front, big reach. Good, make sure you're sitting or standing up straight. Whatever range of motion feels good for you, everybody, I would like you to follow today. Nice job. All right, everybody, let's go back to that marching one more time. Let's add it just to be a little bit bigger. Let's take 2 more big breaths, big reach, and back down, big reach, and back down. All right, well, let's get started into our workout. So here we go. So for today's workout, we're gonna be doing a circuit type workout. Our workout today will include 3 exercises that you will do for 30 seconds of work. 2 of them are aerobic, heart rate comes up. 1 of them is core, where you will get a rest. We will also have a 15-second rest between rounds. We are going to do 2 circuits today, but you're gonna get a break in between. Now remember, if you're here today following the action level workout, grab a chair and follow Nydia. If you're doing challenge level today, go ahead and grab a mat if you would like and follow me. If you're doing train level today, go ahead and grab a mat and follow Megan. All right, everybody, are you ready? Yes. All right, let's get started with our first circuit. Here we go. First thing that we're doing is a jack exercise. So we're gonna start by lifting those arms overhead and stepping those feet out. You can go to a big jack or a small jack. Notice Nydia is doing this from the chair, and Megan's actually adding a squat if you want a little bit more of a leg burn. Again, you can go at your tempo, so if you want to go a little bit slower and really stretch out those arms and legs, you can, or you can pick it up faster for that increase of heart rate. All right, everybody, 10 seconds left in this round, and then we're moving to our next exercise. Almost there, you're doing great. Perfect. All right, here comes that punch. So with the punch exercise, you're punching straight across, turning that torso. Again, Nydia is showing this from that chair, still getting great range of motion. I'm adding a little squat for those legs, and Megan's picking up that knee to add a little bit of an extra balance and heart rate challenge. We only have 5 seconds left, and then we get that nice core break. Nydia, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Next exercise is that V-sit. So again, 3 different levels. You can do this still from your chair. Use that time to kind of transition, catch your breath. I'm showing the regular V-sit. Megan, go ahead and add that twist for us. Awesome. A lot of options here, everybody. You can see that you can pick up one leg, put those arms down, feet down or up, whatever works for you. You are gonna feel breathy here. It is okay. Slow, deep breaths through your nose. I'm definitely feeling a little short of breath myself. All right, and rest. Okay, 15 seconds. Grab a drink of water, and then guess what, everybody? We have 3 more rounds. So we are gonna go back to that jack position. Use this transition in any way you want to, and join us when you can. All right, here comes that jack, and begin. So remember, this is your workout, so if you wanna take a slightly longer transition, you can. If you're feeling good and you wanna go right into it, you can. This is round 2, so you're gonna be feeling a little bit more breathy. Good work. Nice job, Megan. How's it feel? Good. You feeling that heart rate come up, Nydia? Beautiful. All right, let's go to that punch. Here we go across. Notice those levels. If your arms are feeling a little tired, go ahead and take that punch to be a little slower and not as quick. Good. 5 more seconds, everybody. Good. Going back to that V-sit. Same thing. Find that position that works for you. Nice work, Nadia. Your heart rate up. Slow, deep breaths. Good work, Megan. All right, after this set, we have a nice little rest before we do it again. We are almost halfway through. Good. And rest. Okay, catch your breath. Quick drink of water if you want to. Good news, we're halfway through this circuit. All right, remember, if you're getting tired, slow down. If you're feeling good, you can speed up. We're going back to that jack in 3, 2, and begin. So it's really important to, like, this third set, when you're starting to feel a little bit tired, really focus on your range of motion. Don't worry about accomplishing a ton of reps. Just try to keep moving, and if you need to, just march in place. Good work, ladies, we're almost there. All right, we are transitioning. Let's go to that punch. Ready? Yep. Same thing, if you're feeling that heart rate come up, slow down. Anybody having fun yet? Almost there. Beautiful. All right, V-sit. V-sit, we are over halfway. Take that nice time to transition. Check your posture and then get yourself into position. Notice your heart rate is up. Sometimes I like to stack my feet if I'm on the floor. Arms can come up if I want to. If I'm feeling it in my low back, I might lean up versus too far back. All right, we are almost there. We're gonna take our rest. Nice work, Megan. And full rest. All right, we have one more round. Okay. This last round is that one where you have a little bit of gas in the tank. Go ahead and push yourself. If you're feeling tired and just need to get through, I want you to just try to keep moving, slowing that range of motion down. All right, here we go. Now remember, if you're in round 4 and you're feeling like you might need a different level of exercise, feel free to follow a different person, different individual that you see here on the screen, and make this your workout. Last 5 seconds and we are done with jacks. Good work. All right, last round of punches. Who's ready? Megan, you ready? Got an idea. It really helps to keep your chest upright and really tall when you're doing aerobic exercise, making sure you're getting nice full breaths. 10 seconds. We're almost there, and off to that core. Beautiful, transition. This is our last work interval in this circuit. The last one, we've earned a break. Good. Again, try to challenge yourself, but make sure you're not feeling any pain or discomfort in your low back. Using your legs as a little bit of support system if you need to. Nice position, everybody. Good. We're almost there. Almost there, everybody. Great job, and relax. All right, so we're gonna take a nice rest between this circuit and the next, so grab your drink of water. All right, so for the next circuit, we're only going to do 2 rounds of exercises. So I want you to think about this as being slightly more high intensity, knowing you only have to work for 2 rounds, so half of what we did in the first group. So I want you to push yourself just a tiny bit harder. All right, everybody, are we ready? We are moving into the next circuit. And begin. So this exercise shows a little bit of a different range of motion. Nadia and I are showing touching the knee and kicking out, doing a little bit of lower body, increasing that heart rate. And Megan is showing a rainbow kick, which is a fun way to test your balance and increase your heart rate in a little bit of a different workout type. So remember, I want you to pick up that tempo just a little bit, trying to push yourself just a tiny bit faster, almost there. Beautiful, and rest. So now we're moving into that wood chop. So the wood chop exercise is a nice way to improve your core as well as increase your heart rate. So you're having a nice big range of motion with the upper body, big reach overhead. Nice job. Good range of motion, everybody, beautiful. 10 seconds. Same thing, I want you to go just a tiny bit faster, picking up that tempo, really reach in. Beautiful. All right, Megan and I are going down to the floor for that hamstring bridge, and Nadia is showing a seated hammy stretch, working those hamstrings in a slightly different way. So a lot of options here in range of motion. I can keep my hips lifted up from the mat or lower them down to rest if I want to. Driving all that weight through those heels. Good work, everybody. 5 seconds. We are already halfway through. And rest. All right, great job. We're gonna repeat that circuit one more time, our last circuit, last bit of time. Megan is gonna switch sides on that bridge so she gets some even workout. Nadia's gonna really keep reaching on that hammy stretch. All right, here we go, march and kick or rainbow. So notice that we're all trying to stand up really straight or sit up really straight during this exercise. If you are really feeling maybe balance is a challenge, you're welcome to put a chair right beside you or do these exercises near a wall or countertop to make them a little bit easier on your balance. Perfect. Switch into that wood chop. Big reach of those arms overhead. Notice Megan is adding that nice step, adding a little bit of different intensity, a little bit of lateral movement. And Nadia is showing a nice range of motion from that seated position. Good work, everybody. 10 seconds. So close. Keep pushing. Good. And transition. Last 30 seconds of work. You got it. Pressing up to that bridge. Nice big reach on those hammies. Last time, 30 seconds of work. Notice your heart rate might be elevated. That is okay, we are almost there. Good work, keep moving and relax. Nice job, great work everybody. Nadia, how do you feel?
I feel great.
Awesome, Megan?
Good, invigorated.
Excellent, love it. Let's go ahead and just take a quick cool down. Nadia, you can just keep doing this from your chair. Megan and I will show this standing. So first thing that I want you to do is take a big breath up, clasp those arms overhead, press those palms to the ceiling, big reach, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Feel free to sit down if you need to. Roll those arms in front of you, do the same thing, bring those hands in and then press those palms forward. As you do, tuck that chin into your chest, trying to really reach that wall. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Nice slow breaths, drop those arms. Bring them behind you. Try to clasp them together if you can by your hands or grabbing the wrists. Big stretch, lifting that chest slightly up to the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Good, and relax. We're gonna do quick on the back of those legs, those hamstrings, by stretching our right foot out in front of us, driving our chest down onto that thigh. If you can reach down to your toe, you can. If not, you can position your hands on your thigh or on your shin, whatever works for you. How's that feel, everybody? Good. Well earned, well earned. And come back up. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Again, driving that toe up to the ceiling, leaning forward. Whatever feels good for you on your back of your legs and your back. Good, come back up to the ceiling. Let's do one more time. Big breath up and exhale down. Great job, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your day and we'll see you next time.